Hello, SNA Assassinators. This is Super Ninja Austin back here with another video. And this is the wrestling news like daily. And I'm going to be talking about the wildest and intriguing news stories and rumors that you Assassinators need to know from the Fightful Select article. And we're going to start off today with some AEW All Out news with the odd eyes courtesy of Bet Online with Brian Danielson. Given 99% chance of retaining his AEW World title and more. We're going to be getting into this right here, right now. With a look at betting odds for AEW All Out, like 2024. Bet Online has shared new betting odds for some big matches. Again, coming to the now arena. Coming to the Now Arena for AEW All Out 2024, with 3 days to go before the event. All champions currently scheduled to defend their titles from the likes of Bryan Danielson, Mercedes Moné, and Will Ospreay are given a 99% chance in their respective matches. And Hangman Adam Page is also heavily favored to defeat Swerve Strickland in their steel cage match. And then here it is for to see who have the pick all favorites, which is Bryan Danielson. Has a negative 10,000 of the favorite, with one out of 100. 1 out of 100, to 100, 1 to 100, and then Jack Perry is on 2,000 with a 20-1, in the notes of Danielson given a 99% chance of winning with the international championship. We got Will Ospreay taking on the Bastard Pack, with Ospreay winning again 10,000 the favorite, while there's 2,000 with Pack behind in 2,000. And then he's also the same like Bryan Danielson's betting odds favorite, with him being the 99%. Same goes with Mercedes Moné against Hikaru Shida with 10,000 negative bet. What's that betting? 10,000. What's that? Negative 10,000 bets, with everybody going for her, for Moné to retain, and a 99% chance. And then we got Hangman Adam Page at 1,200 bets, with 1 to 12. And it's worth Strickland at 575, 23-4. The odds give Page a 92.3% chance of the Cowboy winning. And then in singles actions, we got the MJF winning at 1,000, 1 to 10, with Daniel Garcia only at 550, 11 to 9, 11 out of 2. Again, their singles action, with a 90.9% of a chance that Danielson's going to win. And then we also got the street fight match, the Chicago street fight match between Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale, with Chris Statlander winning in the betting odds favorite and 1,000, 1 to 10. And then we got Willow Nightingale mine 5,000 and 505. 550. Same with MJF and Daniel Garcia, with the 99.9 chance of Statlander winning. And who you betting on? Who's going to win these matches respectively? And do you think that all these winners are going to be winners at this Sunday's pay-per-view event? I think so. In a way, man, I'm not trying to dog on All Out, and saying that it shouldn't be a pay-per-view, but it's kind of like leftovers from AEW All In, if you know what I mean. Just a throwaway pay-per-view, and I get why they're doing this, just to add some, just to give some variety to the AEW fans, but perhaps they should have put this in a different date, like maybe at the end of September rather than being in the beginning, considering they had just had AEW All In back in August, like a week and a half ago, which will be 2 weeks from this weekend. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section right down below about that as well. But yeah, I'm gonna give you my predictions on who's exactly going to be winning and losing in this at this Sunday's paper or Saturday actually, because it will be on Saturday, which that's probably Chris Statlander's favorite day, and they're and she's called and it's called Statter, and then yeah, which you would call it Saturday, and then yeah, this Friday on Collision, I'm gonna give or Rampage, I should say, because Rampage is gonna come on after Collision, which that's very rare for the shows to be into that scenario, go on to that scenario. But as well, but anyways, but my point is, I'm gonna be doing a little prediction, like which there's like how many like 3 championship matches and like 2 or 3 non-title singles action. Let me see right here. No, 4. It's 4 because what about Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland being a it's gonna be 6 matches and 3 of them, half of them are gonna be championship matches like the AEW World Championship match, the International Championship match, and the TBS Championship. But yeah, I would say most of them, if not all of them, I would predict right. Not because of this betting, because I was thinking about it. I was like looking in the storyline, like I could see these particular wrestlers winning their respective matches. But like for when it comes to booking in a 2+2=4 manner, like that's very sensical and something that's like non like I would say they everybody bet it like what I would do like if I was betting on the online bet site, which I need to check it out for myself. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section right down below on your picks on who you predicting that's going to be winning. But next up, we got Mariah May News with her saying she don't think Tony Storm is coming back. Does anyone know where she even is? She could be dead. Hopefully, like says in a cold-hearted manner. That's because she's sticking in character, of course, which I'm not sure if I should be giving that out. But anyways, Mariah May is done with Tony Storm, and she's just trying to move on into that bitter rivalry between her and Tony, and and they came to a head like at AEW All In, like where May beat Storm to win the AEW Women's World Championship. Storm has not been seen on AEW programming since the premium live event. And speaking on wrestling with Brandon F. Walker, May was asked about her feud with Storm, and she was quick to clarify that she still loved Storm, and she replied, "I didn't like her. I loved her. I still love her. Why she destroy her? Like there can only be one, and now it's me." May was then asked whether her form looked at it that way. May noted that she did not think that Storm thought at all. According to the current AEW Women's World Champion, also questioned Storm's whereabouts. And yeah, she immediately answered like ask if she thought well ask like it I don't think she thinks. I don't think like there's a single thought in the women's head. When the woman's head, like one woman, singular, not plural. Yeah, woman's head like anymore. She was humiliated at Wembley. She lost her butler. Cried, cried. She danced out of the arena into the street. Like, has anyone seen her since? Like, does anyone know where Tony Storm even is? Does anyone care? I don't. Like, and later in the interview, May was asked to comment on how she was enjoying her time in AEW. She responded by a highlight of her recent success. Loving, I'm a champion. I won Owen Hart tournament. Like, I won the women's world title at Wembley, and I killed a woman. And let's hope nobody don't see this out of context, because they will call 911, even though the dispatchers will probably say I did. Like, are you sure that it's like a legitimate, like, that did they legitimately murder that said person, like, that they're fighting against in that match? But that's a different video for a different day. I thought I might pointed that out, But but Walker replied by saying that May did not kill Storm, like, and she was fine. Like, May replied by asking, like, hilariously. Well, I'm not sure if she was being hilarious, but I bet some of us viewers think so. But anyways, but and asking Walker if he had talked to Storm, like, when he noted that he hadn't, like, May stated that he couldn't know, like, anything about her whereabouts, and by saying, "How I have you spoken to her? Do you know something I don't?" Uh, I don't. I do know something that I don't, like. So how do you know anything about her whereabouts? Like, she could be dead. Like, hopefully, fingers crossed. Well, Walker went on to say that he thought, like, that Storm, like, would come back, like, but May disagreed. Like, she said that she did not think that Storm would ever come back. Like, and AEW All In was her retirement. But by stating, I don't think she's ever going to come back. Like, I think that was her retirement. I don't think she can speak anymore. Like, she doesn't have a single thought running through her head at any one time. She just speaks nonsense. I mean, that's what they all say. Like, when somebody thought they took them out for good and they retired, like, normally they usually come back and get their revenge, which I could see right here from the Timeless one. And yeah, some just tells me it's far from their feud. Like, far, or they're over being. I mean, this feud is far from over. Let me rephrase that. It's far from being done. Like, put the rest even. Like, so. If I was Mariah May, I'll be watching what I'd be saying, and I would be uh, watching my surroundings, because what if she wasn't dead? Like, even though she could, but yeah, like, you never know. Like, so don't rule out anything just because it seemed like, if it's that specific thing, yeah, because anything can happen. Like, when you at least expect it, it always does, 9 times out of 10. But yeah, let me know in the comment section right down below. But in story, I think it's not over. I could see her probably coming back by Wrestle Dreams on October, and then they'll build things up from their. I'll say their fourth biggest pay per view of the year, I guess you could say. Like, and that is Full Gear, or what Eddie Kingston would like calling it, Full Gear, or something like that. But yeah, let me know down in the comments about that whatsoever down below. But let's move on to the next slide. We got. And do you think Thomas Tony Storm's doing okay after after losing to her former protege, like, and do you think this rivalry continues as much as I do, or do you agree with Mariah May? And yeah, their feud is over, and we may see the last of Timeless Tony Storm. Like, just let me know down in the comments either way. But let's move on. We got Hulk Hogan going on to his uh, going on to his backstage talk about his backstage power in his time in WCW, saying I had creative control in the promotion. Again, I never used it, never I never used it like the whole time. And then we got Hulk Hogan, perhaps given another reason why fans have a disdain on the immortal, like the wrestling world, and like but he was star studded, like in the wrestling world. Still was star studded. Let me rephrase that, in the wrestling world in the year of 1996, like when he turned heel and aligned with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash to form the New World Order. Hall and Nash teased having a third man, like as they battled WCW stars such as Randy Savage, Lex Luger, and even Sting. Like when Hogan arrived, like many expected him to side with decide with team WCW against the Outsiders, like and yeah, and it says right here, like of speaking of the speaking to Logan Paul,